What's good, YouTube? Your girl Leela here, and I'm just standing outside, loitering in front of this stove, because it's Friday, and we get to meet up with the foster parents today, which I'm totally stoked about. But it's crazy. Let me tell you what's crazy. So, we're in McDonald's, because y'all know I ain't supposed to be having no McDonald's, but since I worked so hard yesterday and I didn't eat really a good dinner, I came up here to get some McDonald's. And while we were in McDonald's, we saw two Mexican children being escorted by three black women, which is all right. The one chubby little Mexican kid had like a bunch of shit that he was eating, which that was all right. But the 12-year-old, he looked like he just ain't want to be there. He looked like he just had enough. And I can understand what he's going through, because I was that child sitting in foster care, not wanting nothing to do with nobody but wanting my biological family. And I think that is fucked up. I don't know their situation. I don't know if their family was deported, or maybe his mama wasn't abiding by the law or something, but it looked like they just got put in the system, and he was fucking miserable. And I can only imagine what my children are going through. There's so many times that we fall short, but there's certain times that we shouldn't fall short. And with the government trying to dictate our life and take our kids, and people molesting them and raping them and all this other shit, there was over 3,000 accounts of children that got raped in foster homes all over because of this shit. And it's ridiculous. So that means the government equips these people to come into your life, take your motherfucking children, and then your children are subject to more abuse and neglect and potential rape. And I'm done with it. It's nuts out this bitch. It's about to rain. I twisted my motherfucking leg this morning. Like, I'm just a hot goddamn mess. Oh, God. I mean, where do we stand up for the injustice of the system? Where? Because I'm sorry, but it's not right that government officials can come into your fucking home and take your kids. Like, no, this shit ain't right, yo. And my shit was a fucking accident. Let me tell you something. In 1866, there won't nobody out here fucking come in to help you for shit. Most of the kids wasn't even in motherfucking school or learning anything, because let me tell you something, they have families to help you fucking survive. Nowadays, they just trying to fucking nitpick of who's worthy and who's not. Fuck that. Give me my goddamn kids. What should be important is the morals that you install into your children. Some people are sitting here raising these kids, and they think that it's proper to cuss, and it's proper to do this, and it's proper to do that, and they look like a damn fool. And we wonder why our fucking community is all drug infested, because we've been telling these kids for fucking generations that they special, and they actually fucking think it. See, that's the fucking problem, man. People don't put realistic shit into children anymore, and that shit, and we wonder why our community, our youth is fucking devoured in drugs, being junkies, in fucking jail, sucking dick for $2, man. Come on now. I'm waiting on Juan, because he went into the stove, and I fucking twisted my damn leg. Oh, I got this free from McDonald's this morning. Let me shout that out, because I did do a survey there, and they always nice and professional every time I come into this McDonald's. So I do try to give credit when it's due. But damn it if I ain't pissed off, yo. if I'm not pissed off, yo. And let me tell you something, it was like a trigger. It was a trigger for me this morning to see that kid. Because let me tell you something, I was that child. I remember going to my first foster home, and I already told the lady, I said, look, I got head lice. Like, let me tell you, before I even sleep on your bed and infest your fucking house, I got head lice. And instead of treating my hair like a normal fucking person, guess what? I went to the barbershop. This bitch cut off all my fucking hair. Not that I had much hair to begin with, but god damn it, she didn't fucking cut the shit that she could. And since I didn't have no parents and I didn't have anybody advocating for me or sticking up for me or wanting to be a part of my motherfucking life, I had to endure the pain. For what? There's treatment plans that you could do for fucking head lice. And if you don't know how to control head lice or anything like that, then why the fuck are you a foster parent? Like, legitly. Because you don't even know. Kids have had lice since they was kids. That's why when the boys came back and they had head lice, yeah, I was a little upset, but I wasn't that mad because it can be treatable. The only time that I got mad is when they decided to cut my children's hair. You had no fucking right, no authorization to cut my motherfucking children's hair. And they thought that it was okay to cut their hair, and it's not. I didn't give the fucking okay. It's not okay. And then on top of that, the circumcision will always piss me off. Will always piss me the fuck off. Like, seriously. Like, my children circumcised at 3 years old. Circumcised at 3 years old. Like, who the fuck does that? The Department of Social Services. You know why? Because it's not their child. They don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, they fucking sleeping at night. But what if somebody like me came into your motherfucking house, take your daughter, cut her motherfucking hair, take your son, cut his dick? Like, what do you want me to do? How do y'all expect me to react? Y'all want me to be all positive? Like, hey, thank you for ruining my fucking life. Thank you for altering my motherfucking life. You got me fucked up. If anybody don't follow the department, then that just shows me that they didn't want their fucking kids to begin with. Like, all my foster sisters. And I'm all like, damn, your parent didn't stick up for you? Like, you know, all my foster sisters, all my foster brothers. Like, damn, why didn't your fucking parents fight? Like, fuck, I get it. The part where social services don't want you around. And I also get the part where you don't want to see your kid so you don't hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why I haven't just gone ballsy and knocking on the door, because I know I can't take them home. And I don't want them to see me. It ain't like I'm going to be arrested because I haven't done nothing wrong. So, I mean, you can be a weirdo all you want. You can't go to jail for being weird. So, that's all I got to say about that. It's raining. You know what, yo? I never gave up, man. And I ain't never going to give up. But that shit in McDonald's just fucking hit home for me. Because I remember my first couple of days of being in foster care. And I was mad at the world. And that little boy looked like he wanted his mom. And it made me think about my kids. Yeah, we gave him $10. But what's $10? What's $10? And who's to say that as soon as they walked out, them 3 ladies didn't take that $10 from him? You know what I'm saying? My foster sister, Stephanie, one of the reasons why she kept getting moved home to home is because people kept touching her shit. So she'd fucking cut a bitch or set a tree on fire or some shit. Because you know what? When you take children out of their fucking surroundings and then you try to take something that you didn't give them, man, you got another thing covered. See me? I won't ever materialistic. But goddamn it, you couldn't take my friends' phone away from me, goddamn it, or it was fucking hell to pay. I'm talking about hell. When I started getting up in age and I realized that the department won't shit and I can do whatever the fuck I want, that's what the fuck I did. And that's the truth. Because you know what? My foster mom be like, you can run away. It's a job. It's a cop's job to find you. So I'd be gone for months. And guess what? She be getting paid. Was she taking care of me? No. Was she even fucking looking for me? No. Because remember, it's the job. It's the cop's job to look for runaways. And that's the problem. Y'all want to take all these fucking kids, take them out of their natural fucking surroundings, take them from natural born parents that's doing everything in they fucking power for these kids, put money elsewhere in fucking people pockets that already got motherfucking money instead of the home. And we wonder why there's a never-ending issue of fucking foster kids. Because, hey, if there's not enough quota, then that's it. And that's the truth. If CPS didn't meet that quota, they're going to have to come up with a new option. So they keep on putting kids in foster care. Shit, Bill Clinton passed that law in 1999, motherfucker. Pay attention, because let me tell you something. I didn't pay attention to the shit happened to me. I ain't pay attention to the shit happening to me, because you know what? I was one of these bitches that was all like, oh, this shit can't ever happen to me. This shit won't ever happen to me. Look at that bum bitch. Ain't got her motherfucking kids. That stupid motherfucking bitch, right? That was me, like a few years ago. I was like, man, I died for my motherfucking kids. Now here I am on YouTube looking like a motherfucking fool. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, my kids are going to play this shit back. My kids are going to be like, damn, my mama was a thug. She never fucking gave up. Not once. Even when they fucking told me, oh, you can't have nothing to do with your kids. Motherfucker, if there's a will, there's a way. You hear me? If there is a will, there is a way. I don't know it yet, but I'ma find it. I'ma find it. And that's the fucking truth, yo. Y'all people make me mad, yo. They say, oh, you people, yeah, government officials. And then y'all be like, oh, the police department. I know the police department done fucked so many people over. I know social services done fucked so many people over. Come on now. Fuck, yo. Y'all can't shut me up this time, dude. People been trying to shut me up. People been trying to shut me down. People been trying to fucking block my movement. You can't fucking block this shit. Like, seriously, man. Now, I'm just going to let God use me. Because let me tell you something. All those hard days, all those days that I cried and I didn't think that fucking I'd be here today. But guess what? Just makes me motivation to speak to other motherfuckers like my situation. Shit. I'm done with this shit, yo. I'm done with motherfuckers ripping good families apart. And let me tell you something about Mexicans. All right, let me tell you one thing about Mexicans. In case y'all didn't know, motherfucking Mexicans are family oriented. Okay? So y'all going into a bunch of motherfuckers' homes that is family oriented, taking their motherfucking kids. I'm surprised that the fucking cartel or the Mexican mafia hasn't fucking made a fucking government official disappear. And that's the truth. Because it's like whatever. Hello, good morning.
How you doing?
All right. And that's just speaking the motherfucking truth, to be honest with you. Because let me tell you something. If somebody came into your motherfucking house and take your motherfucking kids or took something you worked hard for, you gonna be a pissed motherfucker. And that's the truth. I'm about sick of this shit, yo. And I'm feeling bad for everybody involved. I'm feeling bad for... I'm really feeling bad for the kids, man. But I know it's the parents that go through it the worst too, man. Like my kids, they be telling me, Mom, I'm all right. And it's just like... wow, they doing a bigger sentence than me, you know what I'm saying? Because they trash. Because kids' time, like when I was a kid, I felt like it took forever for anything, you know what I'm saying? So my children, and in their situation, I know for a fact that they feeling like this shit ain't ever gonna end. And it's sad because I remember being 13, 14 years old in my foster home, and I couldn't wait to be 18 But why? Why? You know? My whole fucking childhood was ripped apart in front of me. That won't shit that I can fucking do about it. But let me tell you something. With my boys, there's something I can do about it. And I'm going to continue to fucking fight, yo. And I feel bad for these little people that's going through ISIS and shit right now, that's getting deported and all this other shit. Because at the end of the day, we people. We fucking breathe, we eat, we die, we shit. We all alike. Don't matter what color you are, where you come from. We are people. We are all from the same source, God, the same creator. Like, it is crazy. It's like I like to watch old clips because I believe people in the past can teach you something even if you don't want to hear it. So I was watching old clips from Oprah, and they did a survey. I think it was back in 94 or something like that. They did a survey. They had all the brown-eyed people go, be loved and supported and, got things given to them. And then they treated the blue-eyed people like shit. Then the brown-eyed people started to believe that they were superior than the blue-eyed people just from a gene, just from genetics. Are you fucking kidding me? And so I watched it, and of course, people were fucking ignorant back then, and they ignorant now. Because people don't want to fucking hear nothing. They want to think that they can one-up you just because of a gene. You got me fucked up. And it's the people that don't want to see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is they messing with people that really ain't got a lot of money. Just like America. We messing with somebody that really ain't got a lot of money. Mexicans come over here to work, to try to support their families, to give them a better life. Any person will want to give their family a better life. Okay? So we sit here and we criticize these people for wanting the same things that we want. And I think it's wrong. Call me what you want, but I think it's fucked up. I will always and forever think that it's fucked up. And that's just me ranting and raving. So let me get out here before I get in this corner store. But I just want to say, we're fucking human. How would you feel if the shit was on the other shoe? How would you feel if this was happening to you? How would you feel if this was your kids, your mama, your sister, your brother? How would you feel? Whew. Can't do both, Leela. You can't eat McDonald's and lose weight. It just doesn't happen. So I guess my fat ass just gonna be fat. Shit. McDonald's need to sponsor us, goddammit. We've been keeping them in business for a long time. All my life. All my life I've been eating Big Macs.